Hello friends, welcome back to our channel, A Pinch of Positivity. Today I am going to talk about a very old story that we all must have heard during our childhood. It's about the rabbit and the tortoise, where the rabbit and the tortoise were having an argument as to who is faster, and they decided to have a race. And the rabbit basically overtook the tortoise, and just before the finish line, he realized that the tortoise is far away back, so he decided to take a nap under a tree and he slept off. The tortoise came, saw the rabbit sleeping, went across the finish line and won the race. And the moral of the story that we all learned was slow and steady wins the race. Yes, it is very true that in any goals and any ambitions that you have, you not only have to be slow and steady, but you have to be hardworking, slow, steady, and then you have to have the patience, because the reward will come at the right time. But today we will give a spiritual touch to this very old story. We will recite the story in a spiritual way. So here it goes. There was once a rabbit and a tortoise. Both were just having a conversation, and suddenly they had an argument that rabbit is faster than the tortoise, and the tortoise said that I am faster than you and I can win the race. And the rabbit here represents a set of people who feel that we have to prove ourselves every time. So rabbit over here, he knows that he is faster than turtle, and yet when the turtle tells him that he can beat him at the race, his ego was awakened, and he said, how can somebody challenge me? And then he decided to prove himself once again, when he very well knows that the turtle is definitely slower than him. And this is what happens to us in life. We are constantly want to prove ourselves again and again and again. And in that process, if somebody has to criticize us, our ego gets hurt, and then we are ready to do whatever it takes to prove that we are right or that we have that particular talent. The second part is the turtle. The turtle knows that the rabbit is faster. There's no way he can compete with the rabbit. And he doesn't understand that the rabbit has a different set of qualities and I have a different set of qualities. In our society, the same thing happens. We know our talents, we know our capability, yet we compare ourselves with others. We look at others, we see what others have, and we want those things. The turtle represents those set of people who are not happy with what they have, who do not concentrate on the talent that they have, but they are focused on outside, what others have, what others are doing. So instead of focusing on what we can do, they are only focusing on what others are doing. So here is the rabbit, which represents that part of the society which is never satisfied, always wanting to prove, and ego gets very hurt. And there's another set of society, which is the turtle, which completely ignores their talent and is only focused on outside, is only comparing themselves with outside, and in that process ready to do whatever it requires just to be or compete with that particular set of society. So the rabbit and the tortoise, with their egos very high, not understanding anything, decide to have a race. The race starts. Rabbit is fast, so obviously rabbit sprinted, with turtle lagging far behind. And now here is the twist. While running, the rabbit suddenly has a realization, and he starts thinking, why am I running? And what am I trying to prove? I know the tortoise is slow. There's no way he can beat me. But even if there was someone else who could beat me, what am I doing? Why am I running? Why am just running just to prove something? And prove what? I know my capability, so do I have to prove it again and again? And especially to someone whom I know that I am better as far as this talent is concerned. So sudden realization dawns upon that rabbit, and the rabbit discontinues the race, goes under a tree, and starts meditating. While the older version of the story is that he fell asleep, he was very confident about his winning, so he just took it easy and went to sleep. But the spiritual version is that he had realization and he sat under a tree and started meditating. So while he was meditating and going through the due process of what exactly he is doing with his life, the tortoise passes by and he sees the rabbit. He feels the rabbit is sleeping. He seizes the opportunity and he moves forward and crosses the finish line. So now this turtle is representing that part of the society which wants to come first, which wants to beat somebody, prove somebody, no matter what. They are ready to backstab or ready to exploit the weakness of anyone around them and just move forward. Their goal is just to be the other person and beat the other person rather than concentrating on them. So this is a beautiful story, and the spiritual version of the story is so meaningful. We have to really understand that everyone comes with their own set of qualities, with own set of talents, and everybody is good and unique in his own way. So instead of competing with each other, instead of trying to only prove each other, we should work in a very harmonious way. We should live life together in a very harmonious way. Stop rushing in life. Stop. Life is not a race where we keep running, proving only others or trying to outbeat others. Life is a journey where we have to enjoy the journey. We have to respect each and every person's talent, their strengths, and then if we feel that the other person is weaker in something and we are stronger, then we be the strength and provide the strength to the weak person. That is what life is all about. Working together, working in harmony, enjoying it, helping each other, laughing with each other, and that progressing towards the life. So, my friends, let's understand. Let's not be like the rabbit and the tortoise who were just fighting a meaningless battle, were basically going through a meaningless race. Let's pause. Let's understand what life is about. Life is not about only running. Life is about taking a pause, enjoying every moment as it comes, enjoying what we have, people around us, and then making life more beautiful and enjoyable. So, my friends, live with that knowledge, and God bless you all. Thank you very much.